Welcome to Upgrade. I'm your host, Frank the Tank, and today we're going to bring in some solar floodlights. They're indoor, outdoor. These are two independently lights, and we're going to open it up and talk a little bit more about them. But first of all, they got about 800 lumiums together. Each light independently is 400 lumiums. So we're going to go ahead and open it up. And also what you get is a control for this. So if you want to be able to stabilize and maybe save some solar energy for later on, you could turn it off manually, and or you could independently set them up each one by one. So let's go ahead and open it up, see what you get on the box. And we're also going to put it outdoors, and we're going to test it out in a dark area that we're going to light up. So when you get this off the bat, it's all compact in there, very simple. The actual solar panel is the first thing you see right off the bat. All right, so what you get is all the cabling too, of course. They give you the connections that you're going to require. We're going to take a look at everything and take it apart here. And first of all, let's take out the whole thing, see what you get. All right, and they give you the little remote control on top of it, instructions how to set it up, and a couple of screws and other parts that you're going to require. So let's go ahead and put this together and see how well it looks. So I like this, auto connection, off and on, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, 7 and 8 hours setup. So I like this part. You could set it up when it turns dark, brighten it up to darken it up. Very simple control information, and also the actual setup of the lighting connection. So here's all the instructions you can need step by step, and you can mount this to the wall if you want. That's what I'm actually going to do, mount it to actually two of my plywood woods that are actually lighting up one of my my pool in the back. So I'm going to set this up today and see how well they work. So let's go ahead and independently open the actual lights and see how many you get. Two of them here, and everything's very compact, very simple in here. Of course, batteries built in here. It's embedded in here. It says battery, how many voltage in it. This is about 400 lumens by itself. All right, so just be aware that together it's 800 lumens. This is pretty much, and there you can see the sensor there for night and day sensor. I like that part. You see that? It's all built in here. It's aluminum. It has a lot of metallic area, so it could light up even more. Glass protected, waterproof, sealed in here. For outdoors, of course, you mount this very simple. You can screw it anywhere in wood if you want, or if you have any kind of wall, you could do that too. They do give you actually for drywall screws. It's included in here. Very simple, easy to move up and down, flexible. And we're gonna put it to the test. I mean, this is pretty heavy too. I like the weight itself. So let's put this on the side. Put that here. We're gonna open the second independently. And same thing, basic setup. We're just gonna see if we can connect and get some lighting here, get it working. So we're gonna put them side by side. And of course, they give you the actual solar panel. Really good making. I mean, I like how solid it is. There's a protected glass in front of it. In the back of it, the connection, charge and everything. You can open it up to actually make some changes in here. I'm not gonna mess with any of this stuff, of course. How many voltage for the 6 watts, maximum 6 watts power? That's what it says here. Up to 6V, 1A, 7.2 Vs for open circular voltage. So a lot of information for the actual circuit is in the back. If you guys want to go in more details, you could go to the website, download the manual, get some more info for any of the technical talk of the electrical part. So that's that's a good thing I like about it. Now they do give you a long independent cables, so you can connect these two individual lighting setups. So we're gonna go ahead and set it up and see if we can get it working right now. And of course, they give you the waterproof seals here, so you could tie them up together. So when you connect them here, make a connection here and then light it up. You tied it up here, and we got a red light. If you guys can see it, it just came on red right now, and there it is. We're gonna see if we can cover this part of it, and there's not enough power probably, but this is off the bat right now, and I don't even know if I have batteries in here. Let's see if batteries are included. I like to include the batteries. I like this, so you could get up and go. Let me close this sucker up here. Slide it back. Oh, look at that. Off the bat, I just turned it on. there's not enough power right now, but we're actually running. Keep it on. So it's making lighting right now. We're gonna see if we can include the light, and there it is. It's not too bright right now because there's not enough power to it. We're gonna go ahead and set it up and then leave it overnight and see if it could charge in the morning, and then the next day we're gonna test it out in the darkness, see how well it works. So right now let's go ahead and turn it off. Mount here, if you guys can see this, and this could be fixed to the sun wherever you go, and of course they give you a little stand. This is a plus. This is a really plus. I mean, I like this. That could be mounted on any kind of roof and getting electrical, getting the rays of the sun to generate the power of these two things. These are great. All right, so I'm gonna mount it on my side of the support beam here, so it could get the direction of the sun when it's coming up. All right, so we're gonna put it facing up towards that direction so we could get some enough lighting and we could power both of the floodlights. So let me bring that camera closer. It's not your conventional voltage, but I got plenty of space here, and this is easy to move different directions. If you can see it, it's in an angle. Get enough significant light when it comes in. I'm putting it right next to my roof. I got plenty of clearance here. This I could readjust if I want. I'm not using the actual bolts that it came with. I should, but this is pretty tough. I'm gonna tighten it up a little bit more, and I think I'm gonna put some washers right here so it could be tightened up. So tighten it up as much as you can. You don't have to follow my instructions, but we're gonna put it together right now and see how well it works. It's not gonna work today properly because of the lighting. Not enough lighting to power the sucker up right now, but we're gonna go ahead and set it up for now. All right, so it's much easier if you take this apart. If you notice, they come together. Maybe you want to screw it up and you don't have enough clearance, you can take them all apart and just screw it in there and make sure it's nice and tight, and we'll see how it goes. So we'll come back, we'll put this one on one side and then we'll put the other one on the other side. All right, so it's super dark out here right now. We have some lighting that we're gonna turn on, and we're just gonna walk in front of it, see if we could turn on the lights here. So that's one light right there. That's another one that we just turned on, and if you can see now, here's the remote. So you got to point it out, and we're gonna see if we could do plus on this or minus. Oh, I like that. Look at that. We're putting minus, plus. So they're fully charged now. And here's another one, auto. Listen to that. And then we have 6 hours. We have 3 hours and 5 hours. We could keep them all on, off and on button. You gotta point it at the actual system. So it's off, and we're gonna click it back on. You guys can see that. Just click back on. Now on the other one, the same thing. You gotta point it. You can't be let me try to see if I can do it from the back. Oh, you can turn it off from the back too. So that's off, that's on, that's off, that's on. So pretty bright floodlights. Standing right between both of them. It's not that bad. Controls right here. I like how they're light. They light up the whole place. You see that? Nice little floodlights. You're able to see my surroundings, my pool here. And like I said, there's you could set them up hourly if you want. Dim the lights if you want lower, or keep them on. Or you hear something, you always turn it on. Let's actually see how many feet we could turn it on from. So let's go ahead and walk forward 20 feet away from it. 20 feet, I will say. I'm gonna hit the off button on one of them. Yeah, it's not bad. I'm like 20 feet away from it. How about the other one? Oh, both of them at the same time. So I kind of have to focus in the middle and then turn them on. That's not bad. Look at this. So I'm gonna turn both on, It's super dark right now. You can see the light in the side of the house, but that's about it. I'm gonna click it on, and like I say, it has the dimmer. I'm not gonna mess with it, but so far I'm like 20 feet away. It works really well. I like it. Off, both of them off, both of them on. It's not bad. Really good lights. So if you guys have any questions or any comments on the stuff like this, let me know. I'm your host, Frank the Tank, and we are out.